So this is our little account of the Great Vegan Campout of 2021. So just about packed for the vegan festival. There's only 2 of us going. I hope we've got enough stuff. It's amazing how much stuff you actually need when you go camping. There was only 2 of us, and this was the back of the car. You can't see the passenger seats from in the back because they were also full of stuff. Here we are at Wetherby. Enjoy, look at the wonderful car park, Wetherby car park, it's fantastic. This is what they have in Wetherby, a big car park. We've come to spend some money in the place that sells the coffee. So we're going to have some coffee and some caffeine, and then we're going to take our next leg of the journey to the place we're going to. A recent installation and innovation at Wetherby Services is do laundry. So yeah, next time you're driving that way and you have some laundry with you, just pop it in, have yourself a coffee and then come out and it'll all be done. This was the state of play in the Costa Coffee queue. Many thanks to our caterers, our only caterer, who was the wonderful Stella, for doing the gorgeous food that we ate on our way to Wetherby Services and listening to Sexy Sadie by the Beatles. Upon arrival, we were taken aback by the length of the queue. There must have been about, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 people in this massive queue. And what you see there is the queue going in 2 directions, so it looks like it's about 6 people wide, but it's only 3 people wide because it's doubled up, but it does go off onto the horizon. The same queue was behind us as well because they were using 2 entrances. So beware there, the uneven ground. Uneven ground. Due to serious consequences of... So we've won the prize for the biggest tent in the big tent competition. Look, all the rest of the tents. Ours is by far the biggest. So yeah. Oh, no, thank you. Hello. Yeah. What's this? The humans starring in this production are James, Graham, Stephen and Pamela. So there, here we are. The food vendors start there and they go some distance. It actually smells a bit like a barbecue, really. It smells barbecuey. So that's the order of events. People normally read down lists, but for some reason this was
printed in reverse chronological order, so you started at the bottom and worked up, but that's fine. I think James can see an aeroplane there. He goes like that when he sees things in the sky. This was quite unfortunate. Yeah, I went to a stall, and that's the lady's hand, by the way, holding the sample of stuff there, not my hands. And said, "Oh, do you have anything with patchouli in it?" She goes, "Oh yes, we have this." I went and smelled it and went, "Oh, that's nice. Can I have a bottle, please?" And she looked and she went, "Oh, sorry, we don't have any. We've only got the tester. But it's available to buy online." So great. Thanks for that. Beautiful handmade gifts for the kids, these were. And they were priced at £10 for two.
Not sure what's going on over there completely. I'm not sure whether the mushrooms have kicked in yet, but there's a man in a vest with a pink tail twirling a thing around. So, yeah, I don't really know. I mean, this is the kind of thing that happens here? Or is it just stand up? Is it one of them magic sticks? Things happen? Yeah. You've been at it a while now, so I don't know. Yeah, there you go. The interesting man doing things. Here comes the sun. Doo doo doo. Here comes the sun. Doo doo doo. No, and I'll say.
Oh, okay. It's alright.
Doo 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 doo. Nice.
This is just a natural reaction that happens when you see the sun in England. So at this Indian food stall, I asked if they had anything that had quite a bit of spice in it, because I like me Indian food really quite spicy. And the gentleman just informed me that all of the food was of the same heat. And I went, "Oh, right." And then this very nice gentleman pictured there with the beard said, "Oh, I can pop a few green chilies in for you if you wish." I said, "Oh, that'll be great, thank you very much." So he popped them in for us, and it was lovely. And it was £7.50 for that. So yeah. Once the alcohol took effect, the influences arrived.
So here we are on day 2, and there appears to be a noise happening somewhere. Can you hear it?
No, it's a DJ set behind Neil.
There's a thing happening around here.
What's this?
It's like nothing I've ever heard before. Let's have a look.
Something wrong with this. All I want to do is do it. Pickle, pickle.
It's 12 o'clock noon. It's definitely the time of day to start partying. Here is a queue as to get things signed. It's not a queue for the toilets. There are people drinking. Good. So if you come and you need the loo, good top tip is to shop around, have a look around at different toilets, because there's a queue for a toilet which you might be able to see behind me. There you go. And it's shorter than any of the other toilet queues. So that bonus toilet can be found at the end of where all the merchandise is sold. So there we go. There's a top tip for future reference for everyone. These are amazing musical barbecues. If you listen closely, you can hear the music coming from the flames. We paid extra for those. It adds to the experience.
You're cool too, and we basically all connected through this one person, and we came up with ideas to create things together and spread the message really through one collectively as well as our own. So that's really what we're about. It's very something simple.
I think something terrible is happening in there. Hi, we're back. Hey guys. Right, we've just had the world's greatest taste sensation. We've just had a bar of No More, and it's salt and chocolate flavoured chocolate with caramel in it. Really nice. The world's greatest taste sensation. Strongly recommended. Give it a go. You definitely won't regret it. Especially if they send us 5 boxes. Magnificent place we are here. Rather quiet, and this is the quiet place. Playing games, haven't we?
Such as I Spy. I spy with my little eye something beginning with T.
Tents.
Nice trees.
Just a little tent. Da-da-da-da. Just a little tent to go camping in. Everywhere you go, always take the landfill with you. Everywhere you go. I like big tents, and I don't know why. It's the guard ropes that is really good. This is us looking for the torch. We found the torch. We can't find the torch in our tent. If there was an appraisal to be done of the state of the tent, one would say there appears to have been a struggle.
Is it on the... Oh, I tell you, it's horrendous having stress-induced narcolepsy. I don't like it at all.
Oh God, no!
Oh, steady on, that's a bit stress-induced.
Excuse me, can I have some tea?
That means by 6 weeks old they are obese. Countless millions of them have their baby hearts and their baby skeletons just collapsing because they cannot withstand their own growth rates.
Hi, here we are back at the Vegan Festival, and we came to some of the talks. Here we are in the big talking hall. We came to watch Heather Mills, but unfortunately she's tested positive for COVID and couldn't make it. So we stayed to watch the talk from Patrick Baboumian, the Iranian powerlifter who was also vegan. Very interesting chap, and unfortunately he missed his flight from wherever he is right now and couldn't make it. So he's appearing via video link, and I wonder if you can hear him. Yeah, you can't really hear the poor fella. So, bit of a letdown really. Lots of people are just leaving, which is a shame. Never mind.
First few years, the last one was in 2015, where I was already eating for, that was more than 4 years, so almost 5 years. And mine actually,
So, Chris Packham is quite a draw, as is Russell Brand. So this is the end of the queue, and the queue goes on really right off into the distance. The main stage is past the building, you can see there. So I think they're just letting people in about 150 or 200 at a time. I have got independent verification that it is not the queue for the toilets or the queue for the showers. It is the queue to see Chris Packham. He's such a good draw, as is Russell Brand. So I think I'm just gonna be here for for a while until the queue goes down and hope I can get in. It's quite a long queue.
6 eggs that they lay into that nest. But what we noticed recently was that when we looked at the colour of the feathers in the nest, there were more white ones than any other colour. So you might think, okay, well that's because birds flying.
So what we've managed to deduce is that vegan tents start off this big, and then due to the emissions of gas during the course of the evening, they end up this big. So all it means is these are not yet fully inflated, and these are. There we go. That's the thing. An example I was just discussing over there. See, these must have just arrived and not yet fully inflated. Whereas this example here, this fine example, these have been feeding all day long. No, Luke, I am your father. There's a lot of seismic activity happening over there.
Spirituality made you go fucking mental. Spirituality, yeah, I appreciate it. I'll take them wolf whistles and howls at my fucking age now, I really will, thank you. As I move into the DILF category.
This is our happy little gang just sat in the auditorium waiting for one of the presentations to start.
Early morning toilet cubicle experience. Gents, one cubicle, one urinal. Cubicle works, urinals pretty much blocked. Ladies, as there was nobody about, 2 locked toilets. Sink, no water, but soap. There we go. The morning after the night before.
How many?
Right.
What we have here is 3 people trying to make a
You've
cup
got
of
2. Stick
Right.
3 in mine, and then you need
3 in yours.
3 in Steve's.
I've never seen it like this.
1 in yours.
it's breakfast. We're not really sure. Nobody's really. We just need a cup of tea.
Graham's in the way.
So it's 5 to 7 in the morning, and queues for the toilet are to be had everywhere. I did find one cubicle hidden away, but yeah, toilets are inadequate really. They need about twice as many as they actually have. But anyway, So it's 5 to 7, and here's the queue for the coffee. There somewhere.